Today's hottest music is Hot 103. It is Wednesday, so we got to be joined by our friends.
That's right, friend Monica. How are you doing? Tessa, today, how are you both doing?
We're good. We're good. We are here live in one of our catios.
Nice. So tell us about the catio. Is that APA?
Oh, yes, we're here at Action Programs for Animals. We're located at 537 North Solano. We're directly across from the soccer fields. Any of you guys know, when they say, oh, the soccer field's on Solano, we're right across the street from there. You can see our sign right off of Solano. So we are open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, 11 to 3. So you guys can come in during any of those times or by appointment. So you guys can just reach out to us on any of the socials and we will get you guys in here to see all of our adoptable animals. And speaking of adoptable animals, what we have this morning for you in the catio, and the great thing about using my phone this morning instead of the laptop, I can move with it. So we're going to come on over here. And this sweet girl right here is Cabernet. Isn't that a fancy name for a fancy kitty?
A very fancy name for Cabernet.
Yes. So this sweet girl right here, I mean, she's beautiful, first of all. She's got that beautiful coloring. She looks like, if you know what a Siamese and maybe a seal point had a baby, that's what this looks like. She's got the coloring of a seal point and she's got those ice blue eyes. She's just gorgeous. She's a little bit on the shy side is what I was told. Oh, look at, there's a good view. Say good morning. But I'll tell you what, guys, she has been welcome to my Levens and Tessa's Levens so far this morning. So yes, she's on the shy side, but she also loves the love. So I'm thinking probably a home that maybe is a little bit more quiet, not a whole lot of action, and or someone who's very patient and loving. Hopefully those are combined, where she can get to know new surroundings and settle in, because she definitely, yeah, you want to come over here? No. Guys, this kitty cat was adopted from us as a kitten. And, we talk a little bit about Action Programs for Animals and their lifetime commitment to the animals that come through our doors and that are adopted through our program. We provide a lifetime commitment to these guys. And that means the medical side of it and everything else that has been diagnosed prior to. If they have any life-threatening illnesses, sometimes we place animals into foster hospices, which I call hospice homes. If we know, and that way they can live out their life in a home instead of in a shelter or a rescue environment. And this sweet girl has been recently returned to us. She's about 5 years old. We don't always know what's going on in people's lives, but I do believe that the family was moving and was unable to take her with them. So she is back with us. But even though that's a sad story, the good part of the story is that she's safe, she's healthy, and she's gorgeous. Absolutely. And she is, yes, and she's ready to go. Oh, look, she's getting playful too. So she is, yeah, she's not quite as shy as some of the ones that they tell me, oh, they're super shy. And I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. No sudden movements, that kind of thing.
Tiptoe.
Yes, yes. She's loving the loves, and she's starting to try and play a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
And Monica, I gotta say, one of my favorite videos that we do whenever we get to do the videos with the cats, because you never know what's gonna happen. There's just always a lot going on in the background. These make for some of the best videos on Wednesdays.
Yes. It's like the last time that I was on with you guys, it's been a couple of weeks. I had a nice little vacation, which was fabulous. We were in the kitten room, and I tell you, it was like WWE in there, wasn't it? Behind me.
It was adorable. And so, there's so many ways APA needs help right now. Money is one of them. We've talked about that in the past. Donations go by, we need donations to help out. And so there's a monthly donor program where you can donate even like $5 a month. That can help out big time if a lot of people do it, right?
Absolutely. If anyone has ever had that idea of becoming a hero or having that fantasy of being a hero, guess what? Now's your chance.
Exactly.
and yes, and you can do it on a very small scale or you can do it on a grand scale. We'll take any and all, right?
So it's donation.
Absolutely. So on our website, you can look at apalascruces.org. There's a donate button. it drops down. It gives you many different options for how to donate. And you can do, it can be a one-time donation. It can be a quarterly donation. It can be a monthly donation. I opted for the monthly because if you do it in small increments, you know, it seems like I don't even miss it. I just get the little email saying thank you for your donation, and I'm like, oh good, they've got the funds going through there, right? And so we are hoping that our community can kind of come together, and we have increased that number of sustained donors, but you know, the electricity, the bedding bills, the food costs, everything else, keeping the lights on, it's a lot, right? And I know that other rescues, other shelters are feeling that same push. So I get that. But if you have the desire to give locally, maybe APA would be that selection for you. I mean, as little as one cup of coffee per month, and all of that stuff adds up. All of it adds up. So yes, if you want to donate, we will take that from you gladly and be able to help these babies until they go into their forever homes.
Yes. Well, thank you for everything you do, Monica. I know you do a lot to help with APA with all the wonderful, staff and volunteers there, and it makes a difference.
It does. Every little bit helps. And if you can't give financially, you can give of your time as well. I always say if you can't adopt, then maybe you can foster. And if you can't foster, maybe then you can donate your time. And if you can't donate your time, maybe then you can give financially. So there are many different ways that you can help support these community pets in our endeavor to be able to get these guys their forever homes, which they deserve.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for you and Tessa, today. And it was great catching up with you all.
Yes. Oh, here she comes back to say goodbye.
Are you ready to start school?
No.
You could be honest.
Yesterday it was a yes. Today it's a no. It's 1 day closer, 2 days closer. So yeah, no, today's a no.
Understand that. Well, yeah, seeing you both.
All right, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you guys next week for our next pet of the week.